Hello, faith leaders, and welcome to Breaktime. And today's proverb is 30, verse 13. Those whose eyes are so haughty, whose glances are so disdainful. Now, the writer in the last three verses has given us a picture of the world that we live in. We are going to have to deal with these kinds of people. The first one, of course, was we're going to have to deal with words that people speak over us that are so wrong. We're going to have to deal with the impurity of people thinking they're pure in their own eyes, but yet their hearts are filthy. And now he said, of course, we're going to have to deal with the people who are haughty. Those who are so haughty that they look down upon you and they look down upon me. Wow. I mean, that's a picture of our world. We've got all kinds of people, and learning to live where people are at on our way where we need to go, and yet not let them pull us back to a place that their opinions of us become so important. I mean, so much more important than excuse me, than what God thinks. And so, especially haughty people, and these are the kinds of people that will look you up and down and make their own decisions based upon not even knowing you, but based upon who you know, your financial portfolio, or who you're, all kinds of different reasons that are so far from what heart reasons truly are. And I've been in these kinds of mixes before where, you know, people are making these opinions about you based upon things that are so far from what's really significant. And, you know, I can't think of, you know, if I was the Lord, and I'm not, but I'm just thinking if he's wanting his people to really grow, and he's really wanting their hearts to be pure and headed towards the right way, how is he going to do that? Well, it would make sense that all kinds of different people would be involved in our lives to help us make us into the people that God is trying to design us to be. And haughty people are going to be there regardless. But how we react to them, I don't want to talk about necessarily the haughty people, but how we react to those people says a lot about who we truly are. And man, it doesn't take too long to be right next to a prideful person that you could tell is very extremely prideful, for your own pride not to be tested. That is the greatest test, I think, is when you're dealing maybe with a little bit of pride and you're right next to somebody who has a lot of pride. It's like this prideful thing in you wants to prove who you are. You want it to be about you. You want the conversation to be about you. You want to prove who you are to this prideful person. Be extremely cautious. I notice this comes out of me when I'm around people who are haughty. It's the biggest test of my own pride. How are you doing? Are you able to keep conversations not about you in the midst